Defining a business is also difficult at a much smaller scale. For most of my year, I teach as a lecturer at the University of Exeter. But during the vacations, I spend some of my time here at home in my study writing textbooks. The books are published and several thousand are sold every year, and this gives me some income. Writing books is thus a commercial activity, but I would never think of describing this part of my professional life as comprising a business. The publishers who I work with when I write books are clearly businesses, but I am not their employee. What about other self-employed people and sole traders? We're now going to talk to some local self-employed people and ask them whether they consider their enterprises to be businesses and whether they consider them to be organisations.
Well, I cut hair. I look after the clients, cut hair, style it, speak to people. That's it really. I'm a hairdresser and I do what hairdressers do.
My business is about training people, employees, in management skills. That's two areas of management. First of all, managing themselves, and secondly, managing other people. It's all about helping people to be personally effective.
What I do is generally help a lot of people. There's a great need around here for gardening, painting and decorating, and various household jobs. Yes, I certainly do. It is enterprise and business. I really enjoy what I do. It keeps the clothes on my back and I earn money for my family, so yes.
I consider myself to be self-employed. I'm not a limited company. I work for myself, so that's it really. So yes, I am a business.
If the definition of a business is that it makes money, then yes, I do consider my business to be a business. Whether I consider myself to be a business is of course a slightly different question, because structurally I'm a sole trader, and that means that for legal purposes the business is me. But for practical purposes I have to regard the business as something separate to me, so that if necessary I could actually pick it up and hand it on to somebody else and they could carry it on. Do I consider my enterprise to be an organisation is a fantastic question. It's actually quite a difficult question to answer. If an organisation consists of a group of people with a set of objectives who've organised themselves together, then being a sole trader, being self-employed and the business being only me, means I can't fit that definition of what an organisation is. So I'm a business, or at least the business that I own is a business. I'm a business owner, but I'm not an organisation as such.
No, I'm not an organisation. My business just involves employing myself and my wife, so that's the entirety of it.
No, I wouldn't say that I am an organisation. Although I work alongside other companies as far as buying products, training maybe, but no, I wouldn't consider myself an organisation. I used to be, but not now.
So can we reach any conclusions about what exactly is and is not a business? I think we have to accept that there are no absolutely clear boundaries here. Most businesses are organisations and most organisations are businesses, but there are some organisations which are not businesses, and they still require professional and skillful management. There are also many enterprises that are too small really to be classed as organisations and need very little management, but these are clearly businesses and can reasonably be described as business organisations. At the end of the day, we're probably better thinking about organisations rather than businesses, and about business activities rather than business entities. Organisations need to be managed, financially as well as in other respects. And all organisations carry out some business activity. They provide some kind of service or produce a good or a product. And they try to meet some kind of a social purpose. They comprise a group of people who work together to achieve these objectives. And crucially, they have to do this within financial constraints.